Mic check, we're good. I think so. I don't know if I'll be able to play music. so, so I got Spotify elsewhere. Wonder if it will just turn it off. So, in other news, SP Dogs are up against Spartan Wraith 2-1. We got 2 streams going. We're gonna see how it goes. Will I be overwhelmed? I guess the good news is I don't have to cast that one. The same time we're casting another one. Would be impressive though, if I could pull that off. It was taking a minute. There we go. Hey John, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully we'll have a match shortly. So yeah, anybody confused what's going on? We are streaming 2 channels at once because we have 2 Spartan teams. Obviously not casting that one, just purely music and in-game audio. But we will be casting this one. So at least we could display both while we wait. So it is now 3-1 over there in favor of SP Dogs. Alright, we got Spartan Fury in here. Just waiting on Clan Housen, which they will be joining shortly. So, and once again, thanks for the follow. And let's go Squiddy. Uh-oh, he's got a supporter. But yeah, other team said they would be joining. Come on, Clan Housen. I bet my house. In real life or no? But of course, always encourage good sportsmanship. Always encourage. I want people to root on people as long as it's in good fun. Thanks for the follow as well, Hard Pointy. Very much appreciated. Well, that was a little delay. Plumado obviously is ready, so. But welcome in, everyone, as we have a Royalty Series NA Premier GC2, GC3 as Squid starts things off. Sorry for the delay. Of course, in the other match, server had to be reset on the very get-go as soon as we started. So I mean, you stream 2 games at once, you gotta figure something's gonna happen. But either way, I appreciate y'all being in chat, being in here. Even if you're not in chat, just hanging out. Always appreciated to watch this match. Clan Housen against Spartan Fury. As once again, we will say this is GC2 to GC3 if you are not familiar with the ranks. Playoffs, upper bracket, which means whoever loses does have a chance to still be in playoffs. So that's the good news. That's the result of playing a good regular season. But Emmy Burt adds another to Spartan Fury, as Spartan Fury have the right start. Exactly what they want, but it's only just begun. We have yet to see what Clan Housen is made of. As long range and pinched out. A little dangerous. Squid has time, but can't make that work and does block it. Squid, he's an enigma. Never know what you're gonna get. But both teams, I'm sure, still forming into this one. As we get closer to 3 minutes. Clan still trying to get on the board, and there it is. Dimensions, strikes, first goal for Clan Housen. As they cut the lead by 1. But Emmy Burt trying to get it by. And can't quite move it forward, as now counterattack. We're getting closer to halftime. That might be in. It is. And sometimes you have a team that is a second half team. Although we haven't gotten to the second half, but just took them a minute. Let them figure it out. Let them get into the swing of things. Download the opponent. And that certainly could be a case for Clan, as they strike back from a 2-goal deficit. Squid Locker, I'm throwing our 2s later. That is a threat. And Emmy Burt does capitalize on that. Gives them the lead. Squid, well, awkward flick. Perhaps it worked in favor. Town Hero gets a touch. And might be able to finish it off. He was so close to dunking that. And getting that lead shut down into a tie. Well, not for now, as Fury holding on by 1. And certainly a tough read on this game. How it's going to turn out. I haven't seen a ton of offense, and you can't expect it now. But Squid to the side, ceiling, going too fast, and that's dropping down Emmy Burt, who has a nice pop, doesn't need to do much, and that's what happens. You're right place, right time, right touch, and that worked out perfectly if you are Emmy Burt and Spartan Fury. But up by 2 in game 1. Now, Arm trying to get it to midfield, and Squid can't get a touch that's efficient on that one, going all the way back. Nice use of the backboard, but no one is there for Clan to follow. There's 1 minute left. Although Plumado has had some favorable touches at another. A good beat out there, using the ceiling as a friend. And hold the phone. Still only a 1 goal difference, and we know goals have been easy to come by. So certainly a chance for Clan Housen to tie it up. But they gotta lock it down, quit making mistakes, and certainly that can happen. But a touch by Squid is there to harm, but good positioning from Clan. Stay. Right. Running out of time here. And good control from Spartan Fury, taking time off the clock. But big 50. Now next man up, Plumado. Can he get something going? Can he feed it to the mid? And it's going to stay in the corner. A little bit of a pop. But that is game number 1. As... Don't forget, we're in a best of 7. Plenty of Rocket League to be played. And that was a little back and forth, a little hectic. So... far cry from what the series is going to tell us. We still don't have it downloaded. But Forbidden Temple perhaps will tell us a little bit more. Harm saying rough run me. Get back into the game. You know, these Spartan players always jump into the stream. Lock in. But I don't know about you guys. Whenever I played, I didn't even come into stream, ironically, being a caster. I just had to give my whole effort to watch. But this is the kind of start you want. Dimensions, nice cut on that ball. It's going all the way home. And they strike first. Certainly monumental to get that first goal coming into game 2. Set the pace, set the precedent, and can they build on it? Meanwhile, we're watching Spartan Fury, and can they have an answer? They certainly don't want to let this momentum ride for Clan Housen. But, again, we see good spacing. Dimensions, tactical fake. And Emmybert just scoops it up on the ground. But, the speed back and forth, the 50s coming out. Plumado is back and brings it right downfield. But this is the kind of action you like to see. Now you see them get into it. It's becoming faster. The mistakes are going to be magnified. And what a save. Thought that was enough. But Dimensions seals the deal on the continued effort. And a lot of pressure coming from Clan as They are not happy about that game 1 loss. But up to Clan Housen. They are in command. As we get closer to 3 minutes to play, they're still firing shots. Dimensions adds another. And there's another. They have it all wrapped in. And it just seemingly shot after shot after shot. Very impressive. And you know that's not going to bode well, especially if you can't start a counterattack. You can't get out of your own half. But hits the top of the net. And now Plumato waiting back patiently. You could see him hovering. Now's the time to strike. Oh my goodness! Wow, what a raid! That's crazy from Spartan Esports. Impressive. Town Hero. Nice little turnaround. And Spartan Fury. A rough game 2 have yet to get on the board. And this could change things if they don't build some sort of momentum. That's going to be an interesting game 3. But time ticking away. Bert can't collect Squid. Try and absorb the 50. Plumato. A nice game from him. 2 goals. And puts his team up by 4. And pure dominance. Clan Housen. The people in chat said they believe. And who am I to argue with this game 2 result? Now a minute left. And like we said, at this point, Spartan Fury just trying to play for some momentum. Certainly don't want to go scoreless. And sometimes that's a difference maker. Squid. Flip reset. Dimensions. Very patient. But to the mid. And again, it's not something we've seen a lot is bumping, but how can you bump when it's been constant pressure from the other side? That almost dropped in. Plumato is there and might add another. He does it. Had to hold my breath there. That'd be brutal if they weren't up 4-0. But next up, DFH Stadium. Damn. It's allowed because Fanda is rooting him on. Otherwise, it'd be toxic. They certainly did. Havoc did call it. So we got ourselves a matchup here. Now we're into a best of 5, basically. But the right start. And we saw this previous game. They scored first and then didn't look back. And they got the right start again. So it's certainly going to be crucial for Spartan Fury to get an equalizer here. As we've seen the power of Clan Housen playing in the lead, and sometimes teams are far better playing in the lead than down. That's on target. Emibert, as he's rotating back, does get a touch. But in front of the midfield, 2 people exit the net. And that rotation, we're just going to keep talking about it. Because it works well. Pressure's there, and they're able to capitalize. They had a player waiting. Up by 2, Clan Housen wants to continue on. Don't let off the gas. As Hardpoint says, hope they win 3 straight. And that's respectable. Or someone who you're rooting on. Of course, we are not biased here. We just wrote for a good series. That's what every caster wants. At least what I think. I cannot type in game chat to tell Squid to stop thinking about Gabby. Not gonna do it. But if he's viewing chat of Twitch, certainly he's seen that and he's more motivated than ever. I don't know how while playing, but like I said, sometimes Spartan players love to look at chat. But down by 2. Can they get something going in team play? Almost. Town Hero, right spot, far enough. And we haven't seen much of those team plays, but giving it up in front of net, that's not the play you want. And uncharacteristic, as Spartan Fury down by 3. As now Arm trying to collect. He's not here. Well, maybe he's using all his energy to lock in. But halftime is here. Squid. Can he get a goal? And Plamato, what a defensive effort. Had to read how it would go. And right now you can see a little chaotic on the rotation for Fury. They're bumping each other. Can they play within each other? With each other. Squid gets the pop. Let's go into the side. Dimensions with a touch. Arm. Almost does it. But there's Dimensions. And they are composed on defense. But holding on to a 3-goal lead. Town Hero gets the pop. Emibert, no boost, hanging around. Does get a touch. And Emibert somehow, some way, incredible effort. Does get the dunk, block, 50, whatever you want to call it. It happens, and they're on the board. And can shake that monkey off. as they've been scoreless for some time. But Town Hero, a little too high. But tough angle regardless, and that's in the crossbar. As Spartan Fury fortunate on that one, but just a quick shot. Thought that one might be saved in time. Was not, and Harm adds another, and we see a little momentum go in Spartan Fury's way. Perhaps a kickoff goal, nothing like a kickoff goal to change the tide real quick. But Squid, not going to be high enough. As Harm keeping in play, has another touch. But on the retreat, Emmy Burt gives it up, and that might be pain. It is pain. And Emerson redeems the first. But, yep, there's uncharacteristic play, and we always talk about it in casting matches. Can you stay behind the ball, not give up opportunities? And so far in this one, Spartan Fury have done it twice in front of their net. And so, Clan Housen, not the team you want to do that to, as they get a counterattack. Motto going downfield. So Clan Housen up by 3 and lock in this game, and will be up 2-1 in the series. Certainly not the first game they wanted. Since then, have ramped things up and have not let go. We'll say, though, this series is feeling like it's flying by. We're already on to game 4. Damn, I just saw that Squid 0 for 10. Brutal. A lot of pressure. Nothing transpiring. And so, do with that information what you will. Common Squiddo. So certainly that will mean they're getting pressure, just not the right pressure. Not the right looks. And see what's up. And that's certainly the start you want for Spartan Fury. Now the question begins, is it one of those cases whoever scores first goes on to win the game? Because we've seen those kind of casts. And certainly if Clan Housen tie it up, it could help eliminate that theory. It's Town Hero just waiting. Good patience, good spacing, but Harm just enough to bail his team out on defense and gets another bye. Can't get it by dimensions, but last man perhaps getting bumped. Either way, good follow through from Spartan Fury. And don't forget, they're down by 1 in the series, looking to tie it up 2 apiece. There's no way that didn't go in. Perhaps a little complacent. Thought it was a walk away. How in the world? But can they recover from that? Will they get another opportunity? Good bumping from Spartan Fury. And what a pass! As everyone's rotating to the side. A nice pass back to the mid. And Spartan Fury somehow turned whatever just transpired into a goal. And add another. And at this point, this is how the series goes. It's just a hot mess from either side. As, well, there's a goal on Clan's side. Of course, hot mess style. But certainly with this kind of play, there's opportunities for quick scoring. If you're not careful, and Town Hero almost catches two slacking. But Harm gets a pop going wide. Dimension's gonna collect boost as turns around. That's gonna be low. Ready to the 50, and Town Hero beats one. Might go for the bump, and somehow Spartan Fury there to collect themselves. But Dimension's trying to turn it around. Squid, this is a risky maneuver, but able to stay behind it. And like we say, that is key. But Clan Housen still dangerous, still mounting an offensive attack. Now, Squid has a chance. Harm putting a shot on. Pomato is there for the save. Bert trying to continue on. And we're getting closer to 2 minutes to go. 50 out. Bert trying to make it awkward. Harm has some time and space. Uses the backboard, and you can't let him do that. As he's able to put it through. But 4-goal lead for Spartan Fury, who are determined to tie up the series. But time to collect. Squid going as high as he can. Let's go into the other corner. Now Bert can fill through. But Town Hero is there. And trying to drop it down. But bit of back and forth play. Both teams are trying to gain ground, but Spartan Fury happy with their play, and they add another goal and definitely have the advantage, being up by 5 with 1:16 left to go. They certainly did come out swinging, as both teams certainly capable now that we've seen. And oh my goodness,
this is shocked.
There's a few crossbar touches. Take them to Brazil. Tied series once again. So, yeah. Let's once again, how this series has gone, I don't have a read on it. And certainly, I don't think anybody else does at this point. Because we're going to be tied again. And looking at a crucial Game 5 incoming. There's the Brazil. Fanda, there, your wish is granted. But adding another one, does that count as breaking the Brazil? Is that 10 years bad luck? But we see a dominant effort from Spartan Fury. But we can't certifiably say that they're going to win the series. We've seen both teams show a dominant effort. And then you have games on the other end like this. So all we're going to say is look out for whoever scores first. Because that's the only proof we have right now. Alright, where are we going? Aqua Dome. So many clicks. Alright, on to the next one. Game 5 is here. A little bit. Imagine if I didn't skip. I think they'd be raging. But also, you know, things like that could alter the mental. I don't know for which side, but important to lock in. We've seen plenty of teams, plenty of players just get a little annoyed by the littlest things. So, gonna be interesting to see which side it affects. But, once again, whoever scores first. Important, but that could have been a dangerous pass. I like the vision, but unfortunately, plan, they had no one there. Now Squid. 50 to Emibert off the backboard. Harm is there and gets a touch. And kind of awkward play. Squid able to slow the play down and then enough space given. But Spartan Fury do strike first. Now, is this where the theory ends, or does it continue? Plan Housen gonna be trying to tie it up, but that's going all the way down. Town Hero gets a nice touch going the other way. Goes very high. Oh yeah. I'm glad someone notices. Yeah, I had the auto skip. Although I know some casters do not skip for anything, but Emibert is there. But I don't know. I like to skip when I when I can remember, just because I know players do prefer it. So. But some pressure coming out, but not strong enough shots just yet. But Town Hero trying to make it awkward. Are you kidding me? It hits the crossbar. And that was looking very dangerous from Town Hero. Almost landing on it, pinching it in. But Spartan Fury survive a little bit longer on this offensive presence. But time ticking away. And tactical fake from Squid. As we get closer to 2 minutes, Emmy Burt trying to collect. Arm. Cut off midfield. Dimensions comes flying through. And can they get some team plays going? They're both in the corner. That might be a problem. Although if they connected on a bump, that changes things. But that's a slow roller. And gonna be kicked out going the other way. As now Clan having a little trouble scoring. Which is so strange. Because at times it was Spartan Fury that couldn't score. But like we said, just going back and forth. That's how the series has gone. But off the side. And a touch from Squid. Now Emmy Burt trying to gain control. Easier said than done. Got Clan in the corner. As Dimensions, a good cutoff. As a player in Town Hero, waiting enough of a touch on a tough angle. A very underrated touch. But more time ticking away. And team bump. How unfortunate. Wait, Squid. Oh my goodness. He doesn't need the touch. But still, it was sad to witness. He does get the goal though. So sometimes it doesn't matter how you do it, as long as it goes in. Havoc, that's the same thing. But yeah, I'm just calling them unks because they're old. But honestly, old in Rocket League is not that old. Well, you better crash out. Basically, well, that means you're an unk too, I guess. Brutal. Alright, we are not getting distracted. We are going to Neo Tokyo. Pass by. Alright. Honestly, if I was Clan, I would not ready up on I'll be honest, I know it's Spartan Fury, but that would be my type of behavior. Alright, so wisely taking a timeout. Let's pull up the timer real quick. Alright, timer started. See if I can find the old timer countdown. But when does Grandpa start to kick in?
Flaming Dragon. Fuckface.
Oh no.
Take a big step back.
He did not.
Literally fuck your own face!
Now, I don't know what kind
of pan-Pacific bullshit power play you're trying to pull here, but Asia, Jack, is my territory. So whatever you're thinking, you better think about it. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to get down there, and I will rain down on a godly fucking firestorm upon you. You're gonna have to call the fucking United Nations and get a fucking binding resolution to keep me from fucking destroying.
So many
I am
voices.
talking scorched earth, motherfucker. I will massacre you.
15-second warning. Just so you guys know that I'm paying attention. Not yet. The timer will go off. There it is. Whoop. There it is. Alright, we're just gonna leave it on the whole time. How's that sound? Does that sound good? Hey, thanks for gifting Hard Pointy sub. Sorry, I had to turn it off. I was very joking. But let's get into this Game 6 match. As once again, we're going to be looking at who scores first, and Emibert cuts the gap. Slight shot on an angle. Had to turn his car, and Spartan Fury score first. Can Clan Housen collect themselves, bring it to Game 7? Will we go to Champions Field? Clamato, nice play, but denied. Squid credited with the save. But going the other way, Town Hero, a nice pop. But Emibert there to close it, and Harm trying to pass it back, and Emibert in a tough spot. But double commit as Squid coming back, and it's a little bit of messy play from both sides, but sometimes that's how it goes. You see some awkward play and you have to adjust, and sometimes awkward play does make things unpredictable. And Squid sees the player coming through and pass to Emibert. Crossbar! Oh my pain. It just hurts everywhere. As we've seen that on Clan Housen's side. Just can't make contact. Even the slightest touch would make it go in. But still only a 1 score difference. And Squid gets the 50 high up. Dimensions had to awkwardly get the touch, but trying to bring it downfield. But nice bumping there, as little space given. I thought that'd be an opportunity for Clan. Come through shooting. Yeah, actually, I don't fully know. I didn't look at the full-on standings. But, in case anyone missed the beginning portion of the stream, or you're not sure, this is the upper bracket. So, whoever loses here still is going to be in playoffs. You'll just get dropped to lower bracket. Still have a chance, so basically like double elimination. But Town Hero said, hold the phone, we're not out of this one yet. Ties it up, and certainly have a solid chance to bring it to Game 7. By the theme, Spartans win. So far, because they scored first. But it only takes one game to eliminate that theory. And so Town Hero is there. And Town Hero, I mean, exactly his name, could be celebrated if he brings his team into Game 7, give them a chance. There's now Dimensions waiting. Arm, tactical fake. Squid, just enough to Emmy Burt. I'm trying to use the backboard, but that will not happen from the defense of Clan. And now Arm, touch. Certainly will have another, but Clan Housen, they're composed, happily waiting. And also pretty scary when they're composed on defense. Not rushing to clear it out. They have a 1-goal lead. And 30 seconds left. The theme of the series in danger. But for cast purposes and content, we might be going to Game 7. Almost a chip shot. See, a good play almost for him. And that's midfield. Dimensions can't get a touch. 50'd out. Squid could only pop it. Dimensions happy to get it down. And we are going to Game 7. I don't know how you could think it was not going to go to Game 7. But imagine after everything we forget to put it on Champions Field. Be a massive L. I'd probably have to say we'd have to leave so I could remake it. Tied again. So forget about everything that you've seen because it kind of doesn't matter now. The theme of whoever scores first, eliminated. Back and forth play, eliminated. We have 1 game left. Oh, don't do that to me. You know, you're bringing out the money-hungry scumbag in me. But it's okay. We are not rooting for either side. It was tempting, though. But to the victor, whoever plays better. 1 game to do it. And let's see what's on display. We'll see if some nerves are there. Interesting start. Nothing like that to start Game 7. The mind games. Or are we going to server reset? That's always the question when play slows down like that. Yeah, I mean, we've been casting Royalty and a few other leagues for quite some time. If anyone thinks we're biased at this point, I don't know what to tell you. I know they're Spartan teams, but I don't care. Whoever's better deserves to win. And there's a shot. Squid trying to 50. He does! Somehow hanging around. And it's like, if he's going to get another, is he going to get a 50? Instead, hangs low. And Squid has that ability. Awkwardly get the goal, especially when his team needs it. But you can't sleep on Town Hero, who's been big on those clutch goals. Will Clan Housen tie it up, and what a flick! And also, special thanks from Tana Bellico, very much appreciated on the follow into this Game 7 as Clan, they're striking. Trying to tie it up. Not without effort. But drop down, and what a save. Plamato, he's there. That was looking like it was going in. We were watching it the whole way. Defense turn into offense, possibly. But what a Game 7 so far. That one's popped into the corner. Emibert almost has a crazy angle. And shots being pushed out. There's Town Hero trying to turn on this one, but Emibert showing good control. What a fake! And can't get it through. Typical nature, the crossbar. Emibert, you know he's saying crossbar. That's just my luck. He had the play. He had the fake. Instead, Clan Housen are still in this one. And Town Hero has a chance. He's got numbers. But perhaps gives it up on the pass. Fizzles out. Wonder if bump coming out might have been the play. But there's a shot. Harm can only go forward. And lucky for him, not much room that he had to cover. But 2 minutes to go. Clan Housen knocking on the door. Is it a matter of time? But Squid, what a beat. Can he get it through? Another save. You've seen it before. You see it again. Give Plamato a medal. As he's keeping his team in this one. Still only a 1 score difference. You know that could turn on a dime. All they need is one well-formed play. Or perhaps a mistake. Nerves are high. Dimensions downfield. That's a tough read. Plamato denied. It was looking like it was Foreman. As Squid had the tough read. He misses completely. That's perhaps a goal. 1 minute. He's not going to get that one. Has to rely on Emibert for the clear. They're trying to collect themselves. Town Hero, 50 off to the side. Banger, Emibert crossbar, but he learned from his previous time he has to go up because it's going to hit the crossbar. And that's a huge goal. Under a minute. Perhaps a little deflating for Clan Housen. They have to score quickly. We've seen it done, but can it be Town Hero? Emibert closing down. More time ticking away, and he's all over that one. What he does best, sticking to the ball. Off to the side. Dimensions high up, 20 seconds. They need something quickly. Almost there. But Plamato wisely going for the bump, but everybody recovers back. And 5 seconds left. Spartan Fury have secured it in a series that could have went either way. But big shout out to Clan Housen. Oh no, you didn't have to do that. You should have kept your money. I very much appreciate it, Havoc. Even just you being here, keeping the chat lively. Very much appreciated. But big dub to Havoc. Who's the man. But if you voted Spartan Fury, you are correct. But I don't think anyone missed the opportunity. There's some points going the other way. But once again, we would like to shout out Clan Housen showing up, showing out, bringing it to Game 7. What a series. And like I said, it could have went either way with how they played. But Spartan Fury, take it. Congrats to them moving forward. Yeah, thanks everyone who rooted on their team, hung out. Definitely made it an exciting match. Happy to cast it. Especially when you have good gameplay, good people in chat. Imagine talking about yourself in the third person. What a weirdo. Well, at least you can be humble. That's important. It's all about a team effort. And right now, Emerson needs GC1 to GC2 for a scrim. Imagine talking about yourself in the third person. That's crazy. And the humbleness has exited the building. But yeah, don't forget to report. But yeah, special thanks to both teams, both supporters of both teams. And this team is weird, and I do not associate with them. Now we need some music. Oh, I guess I could play this one song. I woke up in the dark again, still wearing yesterday's regret. The walls are breathing heavy now, and oh yeah, I did see that, Havoc. I forgot. I did see that you left. What a legend. Honestly, I don't blame you. Do not blame you. I scroll through pictures of the past, like looking at a ghost of me. Yeah, I was pissed off too, because my team's match, round 1 was a forfeit, but the other team, they were like, well, we told them we would have to forfeit. So I'm like, I mean, we didn't have to get on till like 9 or whenever they had the round 2 if we'd known that. So waiting on that, and then we were all ready to play, and the conclusion is, well, our bad, but to make it up, you only have till Wednesday to play the next round. Like, what? Thank you. Luckily, I mean, we had people, but obviously not happy about it. Like, we had subs, and yeah, it was stupid because we were ready to play a Saturday. So I definitely feel for people, because especially if you can't play before Wednesday, which sometimes teams can't, like, weekends are the best. So I'm just like, yeah, that's weird. But I mean, the killer is, like, also, what do you think's gonna happen? You can't have that many teams play all at the same time. It just doesn't work. And there's other leagues. Well, actually, I don't know if other leagues, but Royalty tried this before. It was a shit show a few seasons ago. They got flack for it. And guess what? It happened again. So, I mean, I say learn from it, but God, I don't know if I've seen Such a rough spot. That was brutal. Yeah, not to mention, I think they did the same thing for EU on that day, so. Yeah. But, I don't know. That's why I kind of like, I get it, like, for having a big thing, but, I don't know. If you don't have the production for it, like, what's the point? It's kind of why I like CPL, what they did last season. It's the same as regular season, you just schedule it. But, again, they can afford to do it because they have casters, just whoever picks it up. They don't focus so much on a mainstream. So that's the thing. A lot of leagues want to promote their mainstream, but I don't know. I think you need more casters that are flexible in schedule. Then you won't really have to be tied to one set date. Yeah, CPL used to have a set date. They used to do like Sundays and stuff. But for me, who's like not around on Saturdays usually, that's why I wish we wouldn't have everything on Saturday for every league that we're in. Noxie is GC3, but I mean, sometimes you could argue he's GC2. Well, you have that right, Em. You can always wait if no one responds, yeah. But yeah, big shout out to Havoc, Mex. If you got a sub gifted, although Spartan Esports thanks you. If you got a sub from, hopefully you said thank you. What a legend. Havoc, did you come from what the hell was it? What was that org before? I know you know Omni and stuff. Yeah, RC. That's what I thought. Yeah, for real. Just another Discord or org that goes down the shitter. Yeah, Solus Path. That's what a lot of RC went to, Solus Path. Gangster not wanting to reload ranks. Hasn't that always been a thing? Or what do you mean specifically? Like your player rank? What it displays as? Oh yeah. Dude, when I would use Gangster, it would just never update. Like, it was always lower than what I was. Just Doc took my spot after I left RC, and then he left and created SP with Dino. Yeah, they definitely did big things with SP. SP is the dominant org around, for sure. Damn, 11-11, make a wish. You can wish for a gangster to work. Wish I get to sleep. Will you not? Damn, that's rough. I usually don't have a problem, and I get flack for it. So I could just fall asleep anytime I really try. It's kind of useful for arguments. I mean, my fiance doesn't let me hear the end of it. There was one time we were arguing, and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna close my eyes. And then I fell asleep. She was so mad. She was just like staring over me the whole time. I'm like, what? What happened? Like, I feel good. Feel good after that nap. Thanks for keeping us company, Havoc. Appreciate you. Tough loss, but I know your support is appreciated. We should probably follow suit as well. Wait, you're actually using it? Alright, you lied to me. What are you talking about? Team player chat? Oh, all teams, the guy.
Skin hot, faith cold. You touch me, I lose control. You said, baby, don't pretend. I said, good, I don't repent. Nails on my chest by my name. We both love playing with a flame. Saints locked down and we don't care. We made sin feel like prayer. Burn the halo and make it hurt. Kiss me dirty, drag me through the dirt. No other love, no soul to save. We light it up in the mess we made. Burn the halo and don't look back. I want us, not white or black. You want truth and this is it. We were born for a filthy kiss. Red light, sweat and smoke. We laugh while the angels choke. You said stop, I said more. Then I fucked you like a whore. Nails on
God damn.
chest by my name. We both love playing with a flame. Saints look down and we don't care. We made sin feel like prayer. Burn the halo and make it hurt. Kiss me dirty, drag me through the dirt. No other love, no soul to save. We light it up in the mess we made. Halo and don't look back. I want lights, not white or black. You want truth and this is it. We were born for a filthy kiss. All that clean love, I don't need it. Give me chaos, let me bleed it. Every sin you feed, I taste it. Get on your knees, let me break it. Blood on the floor, candles burning low, demons laughing, they already know. You sold your soul for a taste of fame. Now you're screaming out my fucking name. Chains clink loud in the dark tonight.
Spartan Fury in here. Just waiting on Clan Housen, which they will be joining shortly. So, and once again, thanks for the Spartan Fury in here shortly. So, and once again, thanks for the follow, and let's go Squiddy. Uh-oh, he's got a supporter. House. But of course, always encourage good sportsmanship. Always encourage. I want people to root on people as long as it's in good fun. Thanks for the follow as well, Hard Pointy. Very much appreciated. Well, that was a little delay. Plumado obviously is ready, so. He's not gonna get that one. Housen showing up, showing out, bringing it to Game 7. What a... series, and like I said, it could have went either way with how they played, but Spartan Fury take it. Congrats to them moving forward. Yeah, thanks everyone forward. Hung out, definitely made it an exciting match. Happy to cast it, especially when you have good gameplay, good people in chat.
Some days the ground leans sideways, and I swear it's trying to take me with it. Those wings above beat slow as hell, like they're counting down every minute. But I keep going, even when it hurts. One small step, then one more. Watch the vultures circle, watching me fade, waiting for the moment that I finally came. They think I'm close, they think I'm barely holding on. Keep holding on. Watch the vultures circle, watching me fade, waiting for the moment that I finally came. They think I'm close, they think I'm barely holding on. Keep holding on. to silence all those who silenced me. I let a snake in the graveyard rain, talking to ghosts just to feel my pain. They whisper shit I don't wanna hear. Welcome home, you belong right here. Ash on my list, blood on my sleeve. Can't tell what's really what I believe. I fucked around with the afterlife. Now I'm dancing slow with a butcher's knife. I hear your name and I wanna scream. My heart's on fire, tearing at me. I feel you close, I wanna fight. But it's that fucking silent tonight. I hit the walls and break my hands. I tear this place, don't give a damn. You won't leave, you keep crawling back. I'll burn it all, just stay on track. Walls bleed red when the moonlight hits. Got a grave made of all my regrets. You said forever, I took the bait. Now forever feels a lot like hate. Whispers crawl right out the floor. Say my sins and you beg for more. If hell's a room, I build it. But hung my heart up in that hotel. I hear your name and I wanna scream. My heart's on fire, tearing at me. I feel you close, I wanna fight. But it's that fucking silent tonight. I hit the walls and break my hands. I tear this place, don't give a damn. You won't leave, you keep crawling back. I'll burn it up, just stay on track. Now your shadow sees my back, cold as the words we never said. I taste their ghost when I breathe in smoke. Kiss the blade where the promise broke. The mirror laughs when I walk by. It knows I'm nice, it knows I lie to say I'm fine when I'm half naked, still wearing the sins that you made. Yeah, I turn my bed 6 feet deep, blinded with secrets I couldn't keep. If death wants me, I won't hide. Just let me burn with my foolish pride. Black nails, red eyes, and no soul. Moves like sin and she takes control. Cold sweat and can't catch her breath. Feels like love